first time in nearly 10 years, the One Piece manga will go on a break for a month. But before doing that, a lot of things have been revealed in One Piece chapter 1053, and one of them was Green Bull, also known as Ryukugyo, who was the last admiral whom we had yet to see, and finally we saw his full face, and saw him into action in this chapter, and today I want to talk about him. But before starting, I want to ask you all to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more. I hope you all have a great day. Now let's start the video. Admiral is the second highest rank in the Marines organization, senior to a Vice Admiral and junior to the Fleet Admiral. There are only 3 admirals serving at any given time, and as the strongest Marine officers, they count among the most powerful characters in the series. Sometime after the 2 years after the Summit War, via the World Military Draft, Ryukugyo was appointed to the rank of Admiral alongside Fujitora to make up for the 2 vacancies among the 3 Admiral spots left by Kuzan's resignation and Sakazuki's promotion. First time we saw him was in One Piece chapter 882 in May 28th, 2018. Finally, after 4 years, we will see him in action. I really wonder what his motives are and why he decided to go to Wano, especially since Akainu prohibited Kizaru to go there and ordered him to leave Wano alone. In my opinion, admirals in One Piece are underrated when it comes to power. I think they are easily on Yonko level. However, even I doubt that Green Bull will do anything effective in Wano combat-wise, since maybe he will be the strongest character in Wano after Gear 5 Luffy, but Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Yamato, and Scabbards will easily be able to defeat him if they work together. However, there is another possibility. Maybe Green Bull is not as ruthless towards pirates as Akainu, and maybe he is reaching Wano by himself because he wants to offer it to join the world government. After all, him and Fujitora appear to be on good terms, as Ryukugyo disregarded Sakazuki's orders to drive Fujitora out of Mary Joey's in favor of having a friendly chat with his fellow admiral. I really wonder why he absorbed King and Queen if they are dead, and if Green Bull will fight Luffy and his allies in Wano. Akainu's warning to Green Bull in the previous chapter on not to do anything unnecessary makes me think that he sent him to Wano for one specific goal, and that goal could be the invitation of Wano to the world government. If it was not the case, why would Akainu send him all alone? He would at least make Kizaru go with him. He knows how strong Wano soldiers are, and if he wanted a surprise attack, he would do it right after Kaido's battle, when Wano fighters were very weakened due to them spending all their energy to fight against Yonkos. But instead of that, Akainu waited a week and sent Green Bull for negotiation, possibly about joining the world government. At New Marineford, Sakazuki discovers that Fujitora has gone to Mary Joey's. He sends Ryukugyo to get him out, but the 2 admirals instead have a friendly conversation. It was the first time we saw the silhouette of Green Bull. However, in One Piece chapter 1053, after 4 years, we finally saw Green Bull's full appearance and his name. The real name of Green Bull is Aramaki, and we can see that just like every other admiral, he looks very tall. He is also the only admiral who is completely shirtless, and we can see how buff and physically trained he really is. On the left side of his body, we can also see a tattoo where something is written in Japanese. Unfortunately, I don't know what is written there, and when I tried to translate it via Google Translate, I was not able to get any real meaning. So if anyone knows Japanese, I would really appreciate it if you wrote it in the comment section. Also, we can see that Green Bull is holding a katana, which could mean that he is a swordsman as well. And who knows, maybe he will be the future opponent of Zoro. And I think this is very good, since Zoro seemed to be the only one who did not really have an opponent among admirals from the monster trio. For example, we could see Luffy fighting Akainu and Sanji fighting Kizaru, but Zoro seemed to be the only one without a rival, and I am happy to see that Green Bull will fill that role for him. We also know that red is the main color of Luffy and Akainu, yellow is the main color of Sanji and Kizaru, and green seems to be the main color of Zoro and Green Bull. I think that's a nice connection between them. In this chapter, we learn quite a lot about Green Bull's personality. It seems he is itching to get Akainu's approval, and he plans on taking Luffy's head to the Marine headquarters so that he will get praise from Akainu. When you look at Aramaki, his design is quite similar to young Akainu's. The flowers on his pants remind me of Akainu's tattoo on his chest, and his katana reminds me of young Akainu's katana on his back. I don't think it is far-fetched to think that Aramaki's inspiration for his design came after looking at young Akainu and that he wants to follow in his footsteps. Personally, I really enjoyed Green Bull's personality so far. Every admiral has very distinguishable traits. They don't really share a lot of similarities with each other when it comes to powers as well as personalities. A lot of people wanted him to be neutral or soft-hearted, similar to Fujitora, but I did not really want him to be warm-hearted, since we already have a character with that kind of personality. Being a fanboy of Akainu is very unexpected for me, and I really enjoy it. Despite Akainu being one of the strongest soldiers in Navy history, we don't really see any other character who looks up to him or is his idol, which is somewhat understandable because of his hot temper and general dislikable personality. But he is still the leader of Marine headquarters and one of the strongest persons in the world, and it is completely reasonable if he had large amounts of people who admired him, and I am very happy to see that Green Bull is like that, since it gives him a unique personality that I enjoy the most from the admirals. Besides personality, another thing that was revealed about Green Bull in this chapter is the power of his devil fruit. We don't know the name of his fruit yet, but we can see that he is able to control plants with it. Ryokugyo appears to have eaten a devil fruit of an unknown type that enables him to generate various plant life from his body at will and freely control it. The plants he creates can be grown rapidly and moved around freely, seemingly not being limited by any rigidity that some plants, such as trees, normally possess. He can generate large quantities of plants to unleash overwhelming large-scale attacks. When attacking the beast pirates, he turned his fingers into sharpened tree branches and freely grew them to impale dozens of enemies over a large area with ease. Ryokugyo can also perform highly unorthodox feats with the plants he generates, such as growing a giant flower on his back and using it to fly by spinning it rapidly like a propeller. Additionally, Ryokugyo's plants can rapidly absorb any liquid they touch, which include dehydrating living creatures after impaling them, leaving them as shriveled as husks. He appears to be able to taste the liquid he absorbs, as shown when he impaled a barrel of alcohol with a branch and remarked on its flavor. It has also been shown that ordinary grass and flowers grow in his wake on any surface Ryokugyo touches, resulting in him leaving behind a trail of plants wherever he walks. It is currently unknown if this happens passively or is something that he does on purpose. Right now, Udon became a very plant-rich territory despite it being literal desert before Green Bull used his devil fruit. Udon is huge. Literally, you can put a few onigashima in it. The range of his devil fruit is insane. He has shown the ability to use Busoshoku Haki, which he used in conjunction with his devil fruit to harden the tips of the impaling branches he created. Ryokugyo carries around an as-of-yet unnamed black blade on his hip, which doesn't appear to be in a sheath and without a guard. He has yet to be shown using it. He also owns a black sword, which is a third one after Ryuma and Mihawk. This should tell us a lot about his skills as a swordsman. With the power of his devil fruit, Green Bull managed to bring up several thick roots from the ground and use them to crush his opponents. He was able to destroy Queen and King very easily and started absorbing them. I don't know if he killed them or not, but without a doubt, two commanders of Kaido were no match for him. After that, Green Bull sees Luffy's bounty and knows he took down Kaido and is still confident that he can take him solo. This alone should tell you that it isn't just the Yonko at the top of the world. The admirals are right there with them. You could argue that the news was Luffy, Kid, and Law defeating Big Mom and Kaido, and Green Bull did not know that Luffy beat Kaido one-on-one. If he knew that, then Green Bull should have gone after Kaido by himself. But what people forget is that CP0 was there, and he observed everything. He knows just how powerful Luffy was. He knew he was going toe-to-toe in Gear 5 and 4. That circulated to the highest levels in the world government and the military. Luffy is a priority of the world government, while Kaido was not. When it comes to powers, people always underestimate the admirals, and after this arc, I am sure that we will finally see them go all out, and people will finally realize that the admirals are as strong as Yonkos, and the reason why the admirals do not go by themselves and try to defeat and capture emperors is that the world government likes to have the Yonkos around to keep balance in the new world. Anyway, I guess this is all for today. What do you think? How strong is Green Bull? Let me know in the comments, like this video, and subscribe to the channel for more. Blackleg Vince Smoke out. Bye.